Hey folks, this is Jake Davis with an on-the-fly review for you, and today I'm talking about The Wretched, released in May during the height of the COVID-19 fear pandemic. This film was directed by the Pierce brothers, Drew and Brett, and starring John Paul Howard, Piper Curda, and Zara Mahler. This movie took a very unique strategy because most movie theaters were closed down or had very, very limited seating available. This movie was released mostly through drive-ins, and despite people being afraid to go out and spend some time in the world and enjoy life, this film was somehow able to double its budget. Yeah, sure, it's only cost $1.4 million to make, but they, in spite of all this film ended up having a little smash hit on their hands, and I really enjoyed this movie. I had a lot of fun. It's not getting any real love from critics or audiences, just kind of being passed over as a generic horror movie. But I had a lot of fun. I thought it had some interesting photography, even though I really think they should have shot this movie on film, considering the kind of stuff they were going for. I mean, it may be shot on film, but most movies are shot on digital now, but they still look like film. This one is kind of in the middle. It's this almost too clean look to everything, but still very, very nice looking. You can tell that there's an eye behind the camera, a proper eye. The whole setup here is a troubled young man goes to spend the summer with his dad in a fucking harbor town, and gets caught up and slowly starts to realize that his next door neighbor has been possessed by a tree witch. This is basically Hocus Pocus meets Rare Window with like a Jaws aesthetic and just the whole thing covered in James Wan seasoning salt. But I liked it. I had a lot of fun. I thought the teenagers were realistic teenagers. I thought the monster was genuinely intriguing and scary. I thought it had a very good performance from Zara Mahler, who plays the mother possessed by the creature, both before and after the possession. I thought she was quite good in it. I found myself invested in the characters and rooting for their survival, and cheering for the death of the monstrous entity of evil. I had a really good time. I thought this was a solid horror movie with a third act twist that totally works. I could not recommend it more. I think Wretched is just the kind of time killing, fun, simplistic horror movie that I needed right now. I thought there have been actually a couple of good horror movies over this year. To be honest with you, I thought We Summoned the Darkness was silly fun. I thought Vivarium was some straight up fucking Twilight Zone shit. I thought The Lodge was a deeply haunting and emotionally tormented film. I thought it was brilliant, maybe the best movie of the year. And even that Kristen Stewart movie, Underwater, was a good time. It was a fun movie, action packed. And yeah, now here's The Wretched. I had a lot of good time with this movie. Anyhow, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna give it 5 stars. There's not a lot available right now on new movies, I'm gonna appreciate the ones that I really enjoyed. Comparing to the last couple movies I saw were just a little too they're just mediocre. Anyhow, yeah, I'm gonna try to get my Coen Brothers list out here for you, maybe today, but you know how it is. I procrastinate quite a bit. Anyhow, I'm Jake Davis, and I'll catch you on the fly.